Good morning, Dean. How are you?
Well, I'm great, Jamie. Kind of a little wet, so hopefully, we'll start getting the dry weather coming.
Well, that Ozark weather. It's good one day and bad the next,
That's
right?
right. That's
So,
right. If you don't like it, just wait around. What you want will come. So
oh, that's all right. Well, maybe by Sunday we can get out in some sunshine, but it's going to be windy. So,
yeah.
Well, thanks to our great sponsor, Bank of 1889. We appreciate them, and you've always got your hat too.
I got my hat. I
it.
like wearing it in here because occasionally we forget to give them a shout out. But I was going to give a shout out to Doug. We always talk about loyal listeners, but Doug Carr. I trained him on the computer on how to get on chamber chat or community chat.
Okay.
In the archives. So you archive all of these. So.
That's right. So you got him to our website. You can look at all of our previous episodes. And, folks, that's something that'll be there for years and years, right, Dean?
Infancy, yeah. And,
I tell you what, that is need to have that. But for folks that, that you want to make sure somebody listens,
right?
That's because we're talking about somebody.
Double check. We're not talking about you.
Yeah, that's it.
And then speaking of loyal listeners, Deneen Foster and Christy Noble-Tesh had listened to her show last week, and the response coming from them is that we're Lum and Abner or Curly and Moe of the Three Stooges. So, some of our listening audience may not know either one of those, Lum and Abner.
Take your pick, right?
Yeah,
Lum and Abner. That's from KTHS from back in the 30s, right?
Well, I guess I must be Curly because I have no hair. Which,
well, Dean, I don't know if you've noticed, but bids for bargains. That's what I've been doing.
Well, you'd posted that you had them out. I was the first recipient at your front door to pick them up Saturday morning.
And we've still got some out there.
Got some. Come get them. Got a lot of great items, and I know this is a big week for y'all here at KTHS and your staff.
Well, it's early bidding's going on right now, so you can still call in 870. 423-2147 will get you in for that.
Well, do you do like a pregame speech with your staff to get them pumped up and ready? Because I know it's like game week here, and y'all get in a huddle and have a big break, go team or anything like that.
The girls Sherry and Olivia will have the cowbell.
Okay.
So there is a cowbell, and it will be ringing. And Dean, this is one of those things where this is successful because of three parts: the listeners, the businesses, and the station. And we all benefit for it by buying local. Yeah. And if you ever take a look at our list, you'll know that these are local folks.
Right.
And it's all about saving some money too. These folks they're getting advertising on our station, and then we're gonna give you the big savings on the products and services that you use and want. And it's been for 44 years it's been happening. And Dean, I've been a part of it with the retail business for a long time, and then so I haven't missed one. I've been in every one of them, but I do like this side of it because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, you're just stating your age there, Jamie. How old you are. You're an old man with gray hair and everything.
Yeah, so. At least I'm in good company right here.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do we want to talk about
Well,
today?
I just jump out here. Next week on the 9th, it's going to be a big day in Berryville. We've talked about. We broke the news about Chick-fil-A coming in. Which is going to be at the junction of 21 and 62. It'll be here on Thursday the 9th from 11 to 6, and we're encouraging everybody to do pre-orders with that. Just,
right.
The buzz is going well with it. But, we've got a tremendous buzz that whole day because we've got KY3 is bringing their first alert weather tour here, bringing all their talent, their celebrities. It'll be that Thursday, March the 9th. They'll be at the Berryville High School Performing Arts Center.
Perfect.
And the program will begin at 4 o'clock. And
you get to see all these folks that you see on TV. And I tell you what, they make the rounds. I know they're up in Missouri this week, but next week they're going to be right here.
They did the Mount Vernon show yesterday, and So that all went well, and they were thrilled to be here. They've already just communications. Well, that was great. We didn't have enough time at Saunders Museum. They went up to Pinchin Mountain up there at Johnson Springs, and they have a segment called Adventure with Spencer.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll give a great thank you to Brad Worley and Freddie for helping put all that together, and then Zach and Micah with the Parks and Rec also was tremendous assistance with that. But
people just don't realize that that is part of the city of Berryville,
the city,
right?
We've owned it since, I want to say, 1933. We bought it for the Springs, which it was gravity fed into the 5 miles to Berryville, and then it was converted. The mayor's converted it, recently into trails, which it has motorized vehicles that can go on there with 4-wheelers, and then there's hiking, biking, and horseback riding up there too.
Well, we talking about KY3, I did get a little peek of you doing a video piece, in front of the city hall, and I had a chance to drive by and heckle the group, but I'm just tickled that you've come back to your radio roots here.
Yeah. Which go ahead and say it. I've got a face for radio. I know where you're going.
Well, you had your cue cards, and I know they were using those for your video, but they didn't realize that you've got cue cards here in radio too.
I do.
So
I do.
I'm letting go your secrets, aren't I?
Well, part of that is just bad memory. So,
well, you've got me a good list here today. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Well, and with the first alert weather tour that will be at the PAC from 4:30 to 6:30, they'll be giving out free weather giveaways, and they're doing some experiments in safety schools with the students and people in the audience. It is open to the public, and during that time at 4:30 they will show the place, which is the story or the show that will be featuring Berryville at 4:30. So that'll be on the big screen in there.
Okay.
Or people can watch it on KY3 4:30 on the 9th, or the next day on the 10th. You can watch it at 11:30.
Yeah, they do some weather experiments and things like that too. So it's very entertaining.
Yeah. And then that same day, we're piggybacking off of that. Right before they come in at 3:30, we're going to have a special announcement press conference. It'll be concerning our ice cream social that I know our folks will want to be there. We'll have some giveaways too.
Okay.
You won't want to miss that one, Jamie.
Really? Okay.
Knowing you'll want to be there for it. But we're excited about adding a new partner to the ice cream social, and
that's all going to be done
right there.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. So everybody's invited to it. So 3:30 for the press conference, and then 4 o'clock the weather tour will start. So
all right.
So
big day on Thursday. Well, and that'll be a big day for picking up your bids for bargain savings.
Oh yeah.
So we'll be busy too, but that's good. No, that's fun stuff.
And then also that same day from 11:30 to 5:30 at Southern Heights Baptist Church, Southern Heights Baptist Church. From 11:30 to 5:30 will be a community blood drive.
Okay.
So you can go out there, give blood, go get you a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and then head out to the PAC out there for entertainment with the weather tour. Who knows what you may get out there?
That's right.
So we'll take care of you.
Okay. Big days. So,
and then next Saturday is the Berryville GT presents Bobcats Got Talent.
Okay.
So.
That's going to be a benefit for GT kids, right?
It is.
So I know they've got a lot of silent auction items, and probably still time for you if you want to put something in for that
to
auction.
Donate. Yeah.
So get a hold of the folks there at the Berryville schools.
Well, that's great. I throw a shout out to our Walmart store here in conjunction with the Friends of the Berryville Library donated 200-piece set of Imagination playground blocks.
Wow, yeah. Linda had a nice story about that, but those are big